And today we're reacting to Storytime How I Caught My Ex Cheating with My Landlord Part 1. That's a sickening title, bro. That's a painful sight. Now imagine that happens. Your lease not up for another 6-7 months. And she messed around and cheated on the 31st and you gotta pay the man on the 1st. Oh my God. Jesus. That's enough to make a man flash. Let's get into the story, man. Let it go.
Hey. New story. Yeah, let's get to it. Story time.
Too excited
How
for
my
me.
landlord was fucking my ex. Yeah, I said it. I caught my ex fucking my landlord. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a little background of this whole situation. Then we gonna fast forward. I'm gonna be fast for y'all. So this was my second girlfriend and my first crib. Matter of fact, this was our first crib together. I just had finished high school. I met her at a family gathering, and
shout out all the people that right after high school that got their own spot. I knew one dude that did that. It was one of my close partners, right? One dude that did that, and it was dope. Like I was like, man, that's crazy. He wanted me to do it with him, but like when I ran it by my mom, I still keep thinking my mom was slick hating on me. Kind of like she didn't want me to move out, and she was being real too though. She was telling me how it would cost so much and how I'm gonna do this. And no, she was being real. She wasn't hating on me. But he did do it successfully. But he was trapping hard too. I don't know. I feel like I could have done it, but it's probably a good thing I did.
Because then we couldn't just get away from each other. We was together for 3 years. The last 2 years we was living together. One of the years we was staying at a family's house together. And our last year was our first crib and our first year living together. She was a pretty girl. She had a head on her shoulders. She was smart. She was going.
She had some head on the shoulders, all right. What am I talking about, man? Oh my God, bro, I'm stupid as hell.
Going to school for law, going to college for law. Me, after I got out of high school, I wasn't really feeling the college thing. So I went off and started getting local jobs. So I was getting good income. You know, I had ended up getting my forklift certificate and all that. So I was making some good money at certain jobs. Like they were, you know, bust your ass jobs, but I was making some good money.
Respect.
So fast forward, we was living at our mother's house before we actually moved into this apartment. We ended up saving up enough money to actually get this apartment. We went apartment searching in certain areas, but we didn't really like what we seen. So we, you know, it was you know how apartment searching it get a little bit rough sometimes. So she notified me one day. She's like, hey, look, you know, I found a apartment for us. It's nice and beautiful. You should check it out. So I go and look at the pictures before we actually go to the viewing. I like what I see. You feel what I'm saying? Like I really like what I see. So I'm like, of course. Let's go to the viewing. Who's like the property manager or like the realtor or the landlord? So she says this guy's name. So the landlord name was James. She said his full name, but we just gonna call him James. So I'm like, wow, that name sounds familiar. It couldn't really register in my head at the time. You know what I'm saying? So then boom, it finally did. I'm like, oh, that's the guy that be you know, I be seeing him on your social media and y'all two be interacting. I didn't know he owned homes. So she's like, yeah, he just got into it. He just became a realtor, bought a home, and now he wants to start having tenants in this home.
Well, that red flag number one, they be interacting on social media. How does that work?
So I'm like, awesome, great. Time to get the fuck out your mom's house. That's how I was really feeling. So I'm like, cool, let's go view it. So fast forward, we liked the apartment, we viewed it and all. Everything went great. We actually moved in. We gave him all the requirements that was required to move into the apartment, the security deposits and all that. And our first month come. Now, let me take us back a little bit. Before we actually moved into this apartment, I actually paid everything for the apartment. And I'm talking about like the security deposit. I actually wanted her to save her money. And I knew the money that I was making. I knew she was going to school and stuff. So that was like my little gift for us.
Shout out you, bro.
I took care of this.
I respect that. Dang, bro. So you got done dirt, and you did a lot of respectable, commendable things. You got hustled and bustled. You did the jobs nobody wanted to do. I've been there. Feel me? Forklift. I was driving that forklift. I've been there. Feel me? I understand what you're saying. Saying having your girl ain't got to worry about no payment. You just pull up. You pay everything when you pull up to get in the spot. Been there. Feel me? Did that for the last few spots. Actually, my girl ain't had to do nothing with them. But especially this one. So you did a lot of commendable things, man. I hate that your fate is yet to come.
When we went to this apartment, it was an open house type of apartment. He left it open for us, so I still never really got to meet him. You get what I'm saying? When it was time for us to pay him, I still never met him. And I kind of told her about it. I'm like, listen, James, I would like to meet him. Just to meet him because he's about to be our landlord. So, I'll give him the money. At that time, this is why I'm telling you why I couldn't meet him. She's like, no, I got it. I'm going to give him the money. And then we go forth from there. He'll probably come and see us when we move in. Great. Do what you gotta do. I know you trust this guy. Fuck it. I'ma trust him.
You don't ask enough questions, bro.
Out of her mom's house. So the first month went well. Everything is going good. We just living our life as a couple. Everything. I know how relationships be. We just living our life. Second month come. It's time to pay the rent. So the way James wanted to be paid, he didn't really matter. As long as it was like on file. So if we paid him cash and had to come through a money order, or we had to do something like Zelle, which was great. You feel me? So I'm at the check casher place. I'm getting him a money order. My girl, she's at school, because remember I told you she was going to school for law. You feel what I'm saying? So she was going to college for that. So James never really came that first month. But today he came. You get what I'm saying? So I called my girl. I'm like, hey, let James know that I'm at the house. He could come and pick up this money order. So she's like, all right, I'll shoot him a text. So this is my first time meeting James. She ends up shooting a text. James says he'll arrive at a certain time. I was at the house for that certain time. James comes over. So
I'm not trying to see my landlord. Like my landlord now, I didn't even see the landlord. I saw the property manager. For the first time when I got here, he walked me around the spot, said, hey, this is what, what we doing. Boom, bam. This is what, if you need to do this, you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And I have not seen him since. He told me anytime some mail comes, if it's got the landlord's name on it, just hold it. He gonna come pick it up. I got about 30 pieces of mail for bro. I told him that we got mail up here. He still ain't pulled up to go get the mail. Not my problem. You feel me? I told you, good man. But I don't want to see him, so I just pay him through the portal and all that, bro. You feel me? I'm not trying to see my landlord. I don't want nobody coming to my door. No.
First encounter at the driveway, it was really like, it wasn't no red flags there. It was just like, nice to meet you. It's finally nice to meet you. Shook hands, and we began to walk into the crib. I had a money order sitting on the kitchen counter, so I'm like, James, come in, because I want to meet him. I want to build like some type of bond with him, but I want to make sure like we cool, because he know I'm staying there. You know what I'm saying? He know I'm with my girl. Like when you got a landlord or something, you at least want to try to be on good terms or evil levels with them.
Man, the good terms is when that money's come on the fourth. I mean, on the first, it's in your joint, it's in your account.
You know what I'm saying? So you want like a mutual friendly relationship with them.
Sure.
So I invited him into the crib. I invited him into the kitchen. So we started chatting. So I'm asking him about his background, about his life. I'm trying to figure out, just little small things. I'm being nosy about certain things, like how he got the house and all that. Where he's from, just where did he come up with this type of money? What did he do? But what did he do before he decided to get into owning homes and renting them out? You get what I'm saying? This nigga James, he not really even like worried about my background. He already saying he know much about me. My girl told him a lot about me. And he just basically asking like about our relationship and how we're doing in the crib. At that time, I ain't really take it as a red flag neither. I'm just like, maybe he just wants to know what goes on in his house. You know what I'm saying? Like where he rents. I know he's more familiar with my girl. I'm cool. Mind you, I'm not an insecure man, so I don't. That wasn't even in my head.
For
you know what I'm saying? But I did find it. I did find one of his compliments that he said about my girl a little bit too much. Like, man, the girlfriend's beautiful. Like, you a lucky man. I would die to have a girl like her.
Jesus! You wanna die today, nigga? Cause you getting out of body. Your girlfriend beautiful. Nah, that's when you hit a nigga with, nah, for sure, I know. I know. And not even no laughing. You just gotta be straight up. Nah, I don't know about that.
So I just felt like, you feel me, on a professional level, he should have kept the compliment a little, you get what I'm saying, a little less than what was said right there, which is, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not an insecure guy,
It's
so
your
I really
world,
didn't care.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, hey,
So
hey.
everything went
Your
well. We
world,
ended up
brother.
paying him. Let's fast forward. We on our like 4th or 5th month at the crib, and I'm not gonna lie. These last 4 or 5 months, they've been good, more on the good scale, but the last 2 months been a little shaky. You get what I'm saying? My girl had some time off in college.
And you moved in with your girl way too early. Like, me and my girl, we didn't, even when we moved, like, and we were official, we were locked in. When we went to college, she still had her own spot, I had my own, and she just came all the time. She just pulled up all the time. She was rarely ever at her spot, ever, especially because she had two dirty and nasty roommates, bro. But she was always at my spot. Anytime she needed to go to hers, she would go to hers, right? You feel me? Again, there would really be no room for her because again, I had while she was staying there, I was staying in a spot with three of my guys. It was a 4-bedroom apartment, a little ass apartment, but it had 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms though. Student living. She stayed at her spot. Then with that, my dog when we moved, even when we moved to the next spot, it was just me and my dog. She got one with her and her friend at the same complex, and now we living like we moved to a new complex and we was living like that. And then it wasn't until I moved, because I ended up moving to LA. She stayed in Texas. I was living with Young Don, as y'all know, Young Don. That's how I got into the whole internet thing, if y'all don't know. But yeah, I was living with Young Don in LA. He was animating at the time. I'm staying there. I was producing for him at the time on some music stuff. Moved back when he was like, hey, I rock with you. I want you to do the podcast for us. Like, I want to pay you to do something else. So I was producing a podcast for us. We all moved down to Houston, me, him, and a guy named Will, his co-host. We were doing that for a while. And then when I moved to Houston, and my girl was graduating from school, graduating college because I had dropped out, that's when she was done with school, she came and moved in with me. And then that started the journey of us having all our belongings together, living in one space. But before that, it was like we might as well were living with each other. But still, we had our own spots though.
During these last 4 or 5 months, but the last, I say, month and a half, she's been back to college and things have been rough. Like, you know how it go when you try to balance college and everything into your normal life. Me, during the last 2-3 months, I picked up extra hours at my job, because this is a bust your ass type of job. So I'm working like 80 hours a week.
Ooh.
Damn near at least. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm working so much hours.
Yikes.
So things just ain't going good. You know, we arguing about what normal people argue about in relationship. Just up and down things. You start getting a little bit aggravated at your partner for certain things.
Yeah, you too young to be going through that, bro. Right out of high school, that's not the type of stuff you need to start be worrying about. Like, you too young. Anybody that's want to move out after high school so bad, bro. If you're not going to student living, where you're not gonna, where like in college stuff, like if you're not going to live in a dorm, and then after the dorm you live in a student living, which is like apartments and just a bunch of students that live there, and that's the life that you live in, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't just go jump right into the spot. Stay with your people, bro. So if I could be doing what I'm doing, making the money that I'm making right now at the age that I'm at, if there was a universe, a world where my mom had a house, where my little brothers was there, I was there, and I was making the money that I'm making, and I just, I'll probably just pay my mom's whole full mortgage, and because it would be cheaper than anything, and then I would just live how I'm living, and she handled the groceries, whatever they do. You feel me? Shit, my stepdad there, so I'll probably make him pay half, because nigga, hey, I don't give a damn, my nigga. You still gonna have to pay that. But you feel me? Like, what I'm saying is, bro, don't grow up too fast. Just stay in your mom's spot if you can stay in your mom's spot, if you can.
Y'all just know how that shit go. Yeah, I need some more water. But hey, stay tuned for
Bro, God.
story time. How I caught my ex cheating with my landlord.
If I'm sleeping with the landlord, my better be free.
So as I was saying, we in the middle of the year. We start having our little arguments. Things is going up and down. Things is being real, real shaky. This is when I started noticing like something different in her. One day she came home from school. I was chilling. I ain't have work that day, but I was doing little stuff around the house. So she's like, oh, we never go out to eat. You know, we just been so busy with our bills and trying to upgrade our lives. We don't really have time for each other. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I'm like, but you know, I just tried to take you out this past weekend, and you know, you said you had schoolwork to do. So I don't know if she took that wrong, but basically, like a whole argument started from that. So she started going crazy. She started telling me off. She started mentioning some things like maybe we shouldn't have rushed into this crib.
Yeah, y'all shouldn't have. But
Too
damn.
fast. But I'm like, shit, we was just living a year at your mom's house. I felt like this was the best move. Like, yeah, you're not working. You're going to school, but at least you're handling something. And it's like, the more I can handle it in one part of our lives, like financially, until you get right to help me out financially, I know it will be great. You know what I'm saying? So that was really like my defense in the argument. I'm like, you know, we got to work as a team to get this shit going. Like, it might get rough. You get what I'm saying? So long story short, you know, our arguments really don't get that toxic at all. Like, we wasn't even the type to yell at each other, really. It was just like high voice type of talking. Like, it wasn't yelling and screaming and doing the, you know what I'm saying, the DV stuff. You know, it was
I would hope not.
It was like level 2 arguing. So we stopped arguing. So a few more minutes passed by. I say like 15 to 20 more minutes passed by. We cooled down on each other for a little bit. We both still in the house. We cooled down on each other for a little bit. She's like, oh, I'm going out with my friends tonight. So I'm like, hey, cool, that's good. You get what I'm saying? Like, that'll give me, you know, some space to do what I need to do. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm in my head like, all right, I'm going to plan something with the fellas, or I'm going to at least try to do something.
Yeah.
You know, while she occupied, I'm going to try to be occupied. So the time comes later on that day. She's getting ready to go out with her friends. So
that
this
quotation air bubbles.
Things was different. And let me give y'all a pause. I'm not insecure. I'm not none of that.
Yeah, I know. It's like you ain't got no level of something, bro. A little level of insecurity, bro. I probably wouldn't even call it insecurity. I was about to make a joke, but I don't want y'all to think I'm being serious. A little level, but yeah, let me not make the joke, because I don't want y'all niggas to be like, oh damn, this nigga Dior insecure. I would say though, I think the level of security that you have kind of makes you blind to, you know what I'm saying, to a certain thing. Like, this ain't one of, I'm not the person that's like, bro, don't let your girl go out and do that, because if that's her mindset and she's trying to do that, just I don't even want you to even think like that. No, I'm straight. I don't want you even thinking like that. You think like that, then we move forward. You feel me? So if you go ahead and do what you do. If it happened, it happened. You feel me? Like, you know how niggas, for some reason, niggas be like, bro, you let your girl do this, that will give her a chance to cheat. Bro, if that's how she thinking and she trying to do that, I don't want it. I don't want none of that. Go ahead. Go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do it. Cause I just need to go on with my life. Let's not waste no time, right? If that's the life we live in. But if I'm seeing, but that's the thing, if I'm seeing these things, like he talking about she going out, we just got into an argument and now she's gonna go out with her friends, that would bother me a little bit, because like, you know, we were just talking about, you know, we don't go do nothing, and now you about to go do it. Like, nah, man, come on, let's go do this. Yeah, you like, I'm tending to the relationship, not for me to try to stop anything from happening. No, I don't want to stop nothing from happening. Do it so we can end it.
But if you a guy, you about to notice.
But to get me a yerb off a GoPro.
So she's done getting dressed. I'm just doing whatever. I'm just doing regular shit around the house. She comes out. She comes out of the room. I see how she's dressed. Now it's all right as a woman to go outside with your friends and whatever events that y'all have, or the type of dress code that y'all have. It's all right for y'all to feel like.
Yeah, and I'm even the guy, bro. I'm cool. Like, you want to look sexy? You look sexy in the bounds of, you know, what I deem. Like, I'm not talking about ass cheeks out and, you know what I'm saying, like, we got to be covered up to a T, some cleavage showing naked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm not but name, we ain't talking about shit all busting out. Nah, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna have something to say about that. Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can make some extra bread. I know you bored at home right now, bro. And all you have to do is play games and get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you can sign up to freecash.com and start getting paid right now. And they make it extremely simple. First, just create an account like any other site and email and password. And once you get in, you'll see a wall of games and offers immediately. Pick a game that you actually like, play through the levels, and the cash will land straight into your free cash account. It's basically turning your downtime into a hustle without you even thinking about it. People pulling $10 to $20 a day, and with some effort, you can go way higher than that. You can spend a couple bucks in-game to hit levels faster that'll ultimately give you bigger offers and payouts. That's the method on how some users end up making hundreds, even 500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend any money. You can literally stick to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is when you're taking a break from those Astral Dior videos, doom scrolling, looking at women, you can be playing and earning at the same time. Get to your money, bro. And once you run it up and want to cash out, you've got options of PayPal or gift cards. So if you want to get to that extra cheese, hit the link in the description or scan the code on the screen, sign up for free, and start playing for cash on your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you get $5 bonus to get you started, bro. Go ahead, get to it. Let's do it.
I can wear wherever y'all want. You get what I'm saying? It's all right. I get it. If y'all want to look sexy, y'all gonna look sexy.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not trying to take the woman out her femininity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if she gonna do it, I'm gonna find out. If it happened, it happened. That's what it is. Y'all decide how y'all feel about that. But at the end of the day, if it's opposed to that, I probably just don't care. You know, handle your relationship how you handle your relationship. I'm gonna handle mine how I handle mine. You know,
if y'all want to be business casual, y'all gonna put that shit on and be business casual. You get what I'm saying? Whatever way y'all feel like y'all want to, or if it's just a calm sipping paint, y'all might come out with a sipping paint outfit. Whatever the event is, I respect how the way y'all be want to dress. But something was different. She was bedazzled up. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. And then she had her little perfumes that she never even used before. Like, she'll use it once in a blue moon. I think the last time she used it is when we'll go out on a date. You get what I'm saying?
Yikes.
So I'm like, wow, you dressing very, very nice. Like, you dressing like date type of nice. I said, you look really attractive. So I'm like, wherever you and your friends is going, y'all about to go in there because you just look gorgeous. You get what I'm saying? Now, mind you, in my head, I'm not thinking.
Shout out you, bro.
I'm not, because I'm not in that. I'm not that type of man.
Sure.
So, you know, she acknowledges my compliments and she says her thank yous. Before she's heading out, you know, we do the normal routine, the normal relationship routine stuff. Bye, I love you, tap kiss or whatever. I walk her out to the car. She's getting ready to drive off. She's about to go meet with her friends.
No,
homies and none of that. So I'm just staying in the house. I'm just doing whatever. I think I was.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I'm interrupting. I told you I was about to order a yerba real quick. And I went to the ending page. No. I went to the ending page. Damn. Bro, I went to the ending page, bro. The yerba is $4, right? I went to the ending page. The yerba came out to $18. I was about to screenshot it, send to my girl, and be like, man, they must be crazy. I accidentally pressed check out. Bro, I'm about to drink. Bruh. How I can't. Bro, how do I. Bro. What the details? Man, they just hit me for $18 yerba, bro. What type of nigga? Help. Cancel order. Here we go. Cancel and refund. Yeah, because I just changed my mind. Facts. I changed my mind, bruh. Okay. Alright. Because it's just like, bruh, I don't care how much money a nigga make. I could have $1 million in my account right now. $18 on a yerba, but that don't even like sound right when I could just go up to the corner store real quick and really get it for $2 because they upcharging on GoPuff for the yerba to $4. I'm like, I'm already paying that. Can't $18, bro. $18 for no little this can of yerba, bro. Man, I can't go like that. It don't matter, bro.
Watching Netflix or something. So, a couple hours goes by. Usually when she's out with her friends, she'll update me. Or, you know, she'll just like, we'll just keep a convo going.
Yeah, I need that update.
I'm not thinking that's weird, but I check up on her. That's my girl. You feel me? So I check up on her. Hey, how's it going? How's, you know, how you and your friends doing? So she's writing back, but she's writing like very, very plain. She's like, we're good. Just eating. So I'm just looking at my phone. I'm like, all right.
Think about me though. I'm gonna call that out. I'm be like, why you talking like that? I'm gonna say that.
I'm clicking on the next episode. So in the midst of that, I'm scrolling like on my Instagram account. So as I'm scrolling, mind you, when I first met my girl, I met her at a family gathering. So some of her friends are my cousins. So as I'm scrolling, you know, I'm just checking out stuff. I see what's my cousins that I'm posting. I don't really see them like, it's not clicking in my head, but I don't see them out to eat or nothing. they're posting just regular daily life vlogging shit. So fast forward, because I'm not gonna, break down every single little detail, but her night was over. I enjoyed my night in the house. She's coming back in the house. You get what I'm saying? Did she come in late? No, y'all. She came in at a good time, but when she came in, she looked different. She was in a relaxed, tired mood, but the way how her whole attire was set up, it was like maybe she went to the dance floor and did her thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I see the vibes. You enjoyed yourself. I'm pretty sure you needed that because,
Bro, come on, man.
You be putting in hard work at in school. So she's like, yeah, I'm just very tired. Yes, I had some fun. Usually she'll tell me about everything that's going on, what her friends did, the foolish shit that they got into. Just she would have just gave me the talk, of her night. So she goes to the bathroom, she does her thing, she prepares herself for the night. So she goes into the bedroom after that. So as I'm not in the bedroom with her, bullshitting around the house, she's like, oh baby, can you bring me my phone? So as I grabbed her iPhone, like usually when you like grab an iPhone, it'll like kind of like glow up a little bit. I don't know if you're trying to read a person's face, but you ever like grabbed your phone?
And the phone,
it types like the screen, the home screen, it glows up. So when it glowed up, I seen that she had a few missed calls from our landlord.
See, over with. And I'm not a Bill to Rico kind of like guy. I'm a spaz right there. Yo, why the fuck is our landlord calling you at whatever time of night? Nah, and you gonna feel that.
It's like 10, 11 at night. Nah. And then I seen like unopened messages from the landlord. But the notification showed. So as I'm looking, I'm walking the phone to her. I should never been that nosy, but
bro, you good, bro. Come on, man.
Scroll past the miss
playing in your face, bro.
And then, because it's tabs of different things. That'll be Instagram, it'll be Facebook. You know how the home screen does when it gives you notifications. So I scrolled up a little bit past the phone notification, and then I seen the text messages that my landlord sent her. All right, y'all gotta wait for part 3. All right, man. Let's get to it. Hey, I really appreciate the support y'all showing. Like, I really love y'all for that. You feel me? Y'all giving me the strength.
Man, what's up, man?
So I'm in her phone. I look and see what he texts her. Guess what he say? This motherfucker James gonna go, I really enjoyed you and your time. So as I'm walking down
hey, I would have tweaked.
I go to the room, I'm like, really enjoyed you and your time. So I get to the room.
Oh my god, bro. And it would have been so hard to as much as I would have been so lit in the moment I couldn't have did this, but I would have wanted to say, hey, I got the money order for this nigga. Have him pull up again too. Cause I just don't like the fact that you played him. I feel like you be in my face like, know what's going on with me. Like everybody just disrespecting me like I'm some type of chump, chat, or something. Nah, I just gotta handle that.
I say, hey, who did you go out with tonight? So she named a few of her friends, but she never named James. So I instantly get into it.
Yeah, boom.
I'm like, so why is James texting you saying that he really enjoyed you and your night?
Yeah.
So she's like, let me see. She goes to her phone. She looks. She's like, oh, I did see James there. That was my face right there. Okay, and what did you and James do? She's like, oh no, he just came by our table. He asked us.
Why is he talking to you like that? Nah, man.
He said like a little joke, and then he continued on with his night. So I'm like, why would he enjoy you and your night if it was just a quick greet and leave? You get what I'm saying? So she's like, I'm tired. We can talk about it tomorrow. Just let me get some rest. So I'm like, you know what? By tomorrow, I probably wouldn't even want to talk about it. It's all right. So her ass slept like a baby. I'm next to her just thinking about shit. I'm gathering my thoughts, but I'm trying to make shit sound believable in my own head. I'm trying to put shit together. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, well, maybe James, maybe this is a friend and maybe what she's saying is true. But then the other part of me is like, these motherfuckers be reacting to each other shit off social media. Like, you know,
Yeah, see, you already out of there, bro. You already like, bro, can't have no, nah, I ain't with that. Like, I can't have no friends with no niggas that she reacting, and nah, that's not the game we playing. We ain't playing them games.
close friends, but like, why she ain't even mention James? I never gave her a reason for why she felt like she couldn't mention James to me. Or whatever the night goes. So we wake up the next morning. So I'm like, you know, I'm just regular. Her mood is like put away and distance. You get what I'm saying? Like she's keeping to herself. She's ready to go, you know, do what she got to do for the day.
No.
Me, I don't go into work until a little bit later.
No.
So we had the normal conversation. I'm like, how'd you sleep? You know, just the normal shit. She gets ready.
Man, you out of there, dude. You are out of there.
Shit. I love you. Kiss tap. You know how the shit goes. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't care to bring it up. But what I did was I went on motherfucking social media myself. And I sent James that friend request. He accepted it immediately. I'm talking about like less than 10, 15 minutes. I shoot him a message. Hey, James, whenever you get a chance, come by the crib. Feel me? We can have a nice little talk. And I also want to talk to you about the gate. Our gate on the side of our house. So he responds back. He like, cool, bro, I'll be there. That time comes. James is outside. I met him in the driveway. Same shit how people meet. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Nice little handshake. So we talked about the gate and all that. You know, I had wanted to put some things alongside the gate. It's actually a fence. But what I wanted to do was like put like, cause he had a fence posters, and just to make the yard look a little bit more decent. So I'm like, hey James, what'd you do last night? How was your night? So James is like,
right.
My night was all right. Why'd you ask? So I'm like, oh no, I noticed that you and my girl was at the same event. So I was just wondering just how the night went. Not like I'm hearing it was a great time between everybody. You get what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, it was great. You know, we sat down, we enjoyed our time. I had a bite to eat with her and one of her friends, and then I headed out home. So I'm like, you got a bite to eat.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I'm like, she didn't even tell me that. She said James stopped by the table and just basically, you get what I'm saying, said his greetings and then he left. But this motherfucker James, he's saying he had a bite to eat with them. These stories ain't even adding up. So that conversation get cut a little short. James is like, oh, I gotta go. I got a business meeting coming up in about a half an hour. It's gonna take me about 5 or 10 minutes to drive there, but I wanted to stop somewhere and get something to eat, so I gotta head on now. It was nice talking to you. So I'm like, yeah, you too, James. Now that I got you on social media, it'd be a lot easier to, you know, come in contact with you. So he's like, oh, I got something for your girlfriend. He's like, follow me to the car. I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to the car. I'm in my head like, what is it? So it was a welcome mat that he was supposed to have been put in the house before we moved in there. He just totally forgot it back at his spot or wherever he had the welcome mat. So he's like, here, this is for y'all. Y'all probably got your own by now, but I had brought this, you know, for this house so y'all can put it there. He was like, if y'all want to use it or if y'all's get dirty or whatever, you could just swap it out. James don't got no tents in his car. So when he reached over, he grabbed the mat and he was about to give it to me. I kind of like glanced over him because he grabbed it from the passenger seat from his driver's side. He reached over to grab it to his passenger seat. So as I'm looking at what he's grabbing at, guess what I see in the seat? One of the party jewelry bracelets that my girl had.
Yeah, bro. See with it, bro. At that point, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga might actually would have stole off on him. I cannot lie to you, bro. Jesus! I cannot lie to you, bro. At that moment, a nigga might actually would have had to steal off on this nigga. And we just dealt with whatever it was. I don't know what James know. I don't know if he got some type of fighting background, but I had to get my little bit of straightening right then, officially, because now I'm just getting like I'm just the idiot guy that everybody want to play with. Nah, see now, okay. Oh damn, I done messed up the thing, man. Damn. What part were we at?
All right, man.
Damn, I done messed it up.
To go, you know, do what you got to do for the day. Me, I don't go into work until a little bit later.
Damn, y'all.
Request. Hey James, whenever you get put fence posters, and then I headed out home. I got a business meeting at tents in his car.
Man, damn.
All right, man. Let's.
This old finicky ass shit, man. Damn.
I'm thinking fast. I'm like, let me see something. So I'm like, yo, James, not to be nosy, but that motherfucker bracelet in your passenger seat, that's real. Cause mind you, my girl had like some little party jewelry shit. The shit was busting. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all, she was bedazzled up. You know what I'm saying? So he looks, this motherfucker thinking fast. He like, oh, it's my girlfriend that I've been with for 2 years. She must have left it in the passenger seat. I gotta go back and give it to her. James ain't got this bitch nowhere on his social media. And I'm not gonna lie, like, you scroll through this man, cause yes, I scroll through this man's pictures. This motherfucker James look like a passport, bro. But I'm like, oh, okay. So I brush it off. James is on his way leaving out. I'm going in the house with the motherfucking Matt. I'm thinking in my head, like, nah, it's probably a coincidence or something, like, you know.
Oh my God, nigga. Damn, bro.
I just can't really see this type of character in my girl yet.
You so out of your top, boy. You are out of your top, out of your
Hello?
being.
Hey, y'all got time to talk about y'all support. Said it's like a face active. Part 4 right now. So James leave the crib, right? I told y'all that. James left the crib and all that. I seen the bedazzled bracelet in his passenger seat. The nigga done lied to me about it and say he had some 2-year bitch who bracelet it was. Whatever, James. I'm finna fuck James up. The day goes by. My girl coming in the house. I see her car in the driveway. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to ask her about this bracelet. She get out her car. She come to the door. She open the door. She walk in the house. I'm in the hallway waiting. You know, I played it off, acting like I was about to walk from one room to the other. And when she came to the door and stopped me, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, boo? I'm thinking right. She walking up on me. Guess what she got? She got the motherfucking bracelet on her wrist. So my head fucked up. I'm looking at the wrist. I'm like, damn, what is this nigga James telling the truth? But then I'm like, but nah, fuck that. He did say they sat down with, they had a little nice little something to eat. But I'm stuck. I'm like, nah, nigga, you might just be blowing this shit out of proportion. So she like, what's wrong with you? Why you looking like that? I started getting lightheaded. I'm just thinking too much. I go to the kitchen. I'm like, hold on, give me a second. Let me sit down right quick. Let me sit down. I put 2 and 2 together. In my head, I'm looking at 4. But then the shit start turning into 4 million. I'm like, damn. What the fuck? Like, I'm just confused. I'm confused. So I'm like, fuck it. How's your day? How you been? What's up with you? So today she in a great mood, because usually when she come home, she be acting like she the janitor of the college. You know, the janitors that work in the colleges and the schools and shit, they don't be having good moods when it's time to come back home. But yeah, she told me about her day, told me about her schoolwork, told me about her professional. I'm like, cool. I ain't gonna lie. I left the whole situation alone. Now let's fast forward. And I know what y'all thinking. James went to go get that bitch back that bracelet, huh?
For sure.
They both playing me.
For sure.
Anyway, come on, let's fast forward. Another month go by.
Oh my gosh. All this happening, you let a month go. Oh my God. It would have been turmoil in that house every day.
No, matter of fact, the end of the month came. Beginning of the month start. We wake up one morning. I give her the money order because the day before I went to go get the rent's money order. So I give it to her. I'm like, here, get this to James. So she's like, oh no, it's okay. James gave us rent free for the month.
You know a nigga feeling good. You know a nigga got some good services if he willing to let the month go free. He like, man, I let that little nigga have a month free, man. Let that little nigga keep his little money, man. That little 1,300, bro. Fuck that nigga. Yo, he was talking crazy about you, dude. James was doing you dirt, dude.
I'm like, James gave us rent free for the month. For what? She like, oh, he told me he was happy with the achievements he's been accomplishing recently. He just,
why are you
as
talking
us
to this
being
nigga
his
like
first
that?
set of tenants, he just wanted us to basically have a free month of rent. I'm like, no, call that motherfucker James. Tell that nigga come get this rent.
Yeah.
She's like, no, baby, it's okay. I promise you, James really don't want the rent. We could just use this money for something else. Now, if you a man,
right,
you gonna know what I'm about to say.
right.
I like providing. You feel me? I like,
Yeah.
I like.
I don't need no
putting
handout
that
from you, nigga. I'm happy for your accomplishment, James. Take this money, bro.
tough, hard work and providing for my woman.
That's not
I
your
don't
woman.
really like no handouts like that.
That's not your
I
woman.
deserve some good handouts, but a little handout like that, like, nah. I don't know. Like, it's just a man's pride type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. He don't want to this month's rent. Whatever. Now let's fast forward. The next month come. Me and my girl, y'all. Usually we be doing our thing. Like, y'all know what I mean. We be getting explicit. Damn near every other night. Shit. Sometimes a couple times a day. You know. We be getting explicit like rabbits. So during this next month, it's been like 16 days. Fellas, y'all know when we go without, we count. The females gonna be counting.
Yeah. Wait, he said 16 days. That's already would have thrown me off. I would have been like, wait, he said 16 days? Nah, but it definitely count. And then when I bring it up to my girl, I up the days. You feel what I'm saying? I up the days by a few. I'll be like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's been about 2 months, and the really whole time it's been 2-3 days. You know what I'm saying? She be like, come on, man, 2-3 months it's been messing around. You know what I'm saying? I count the days for sure. That they just be days be
like
going by.
Cause they be, you know, they be just so stuck on everything else. We count. So one night I'm like, damn, it's been like 16 days. It really was 16 days, but I'm trying to play it off like, wait, what's this? The 15, 16 days? No, I know it's 16 days. She ain't give up none. She's like, oh, wow, I didn't really realize that. I just been so busy, you know, and I just been tired lately. I'm like, girl, you been going out more. You been just doing mad activities way more than what you usually was doing when we first moved in the crib. I'm like, you been having the energy for all that. But you can't come give me a quick 5-10 minutes? She's like, you know what? I'll start making time for that. So long story short, I let it go. Went to sleep. Woke up the next morning. We both getting dressed. She didn't have school that day. She was taking that day off because she had to run some errands. Me, I was about to take my ass to work. She ended up leaving out. I end up headed to the bathroom. Go brush my motherfucking teeth. All of a sudden, she come back in the house crying. She slammed the door. Boom. So I'm like, I come out the bathroom. I'm like, yo, what happened? You good? I see her crying. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? She like, look what they did to my car. So I'm like, what happened to your car? I run out. I look at the car. The windows is busted. And she got 2 flat tires.
Damn.
She like those fucking bad kids in the next town over who would want to come to this nice neighborhood and do that to us. So I'm confused. I'm like, who the fuck would have did this? Like, kids really just be going around.
Be going around. Nigga, I was a bad kid. I ain't do no break the window, slashing tire. That don't sound right. What?
Doing that type of stuff to people's cars? I mean, I know it's possible because I used to be young and dumb. You get what I'm saying? So I know, like, I already know how all that stuff go. But, like, to just be randomly destroying cars, I'm
that
like,
car right there.
So while she pacing back and forth in disbelief, I get a phone call. I don't know the number, but I still answer. So I'm like, hello? I hear a female voice. I'm like, hello? Like, because the female voice, only thing the shit saying is,
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then before the female hang up, she like, Click. Hey, y'all, stay tuned for the part 5.
Hey, what? Man, who is this? Oh, no, man. Ain't shit coming down, bro.
Man, I'm glad y'all picked up.
I hope that girl, bro. I'm being gonna lie, bro. I hope your ex, she don't need no happiness for a while. That's like 20 years of no happiness the way she moving,
With my
bro.
landlord. Part 5. So after the lady that was on my phone hangs up, I immediately called Triple. So after the girl had got off my phone, the lady, whoever she was, I immediately picked up my phone and called AAA. My girl, she was calling the police. I'm like, I'm going to call AAA because they're going to take a little while to get here. I know the police going to come and do what they got to do. We live in a nice little small town. It's not that much crime. So the police came about like 15 to 20 minutes after my wife made the phone call. AAA already told me they was going to be an hour and a half late because just because it ain't crime, that don't mean it ain't traffic. That don't mean it ain't accidents. You get what I'm saying? So they busy. So the police arrive. They conduct their investigation. They doing what they doing. They asking us questions. They asking us, do we see anybody? They asking us, do we got security cameras, etc., etc. My girl, she was pretty calm by then. She was still acting like a little baby, but she was giving them information on her car, but she like calmed down for like the tears and shit. And the hyper ventilation, whatever you want to call it. We had cameras for the house, but I didn't put up all the cameras. Like that was like something in the house that I had forgot to do. I only put up the ones that face the door, and whoever's at our door, the little ring thing. I didn't really have the cameras to face the driveway and the side of the house, in the backyard. I didn't. You know how that shit go. So while the police is making their little report, I get a text message. It's green on my iPhone. Y'all know what that means. Yep. So the fake number texts me. Meet me downtown at the coffee shop across the street from Bank of America. I'm at my phone like,
what
is this?
One, I need to give you a location. What the coffee shop across the street? How many Bank of Americas are downtown?
Girl come over. She like, what's going on? I see your face. I'm like, nah, I'm looking at the sports pages. The athletes' trades is just getting ridiculous. I can't believe the way these teams is trading these players. So I rushed to the room. I popped my slippers off. I put my shoes on because I was already getting ready to head out to go to work anyway. I already called my boss. Told him I was going to be a little bit late. We had, some troubles at our house. He totally understand. He just was like, when you get here, just do your thing, and I got you. So I left out, but I'm texting number back. I'm like, when? So they like, I told you what to do. I told you where to meet me at. Let me know when you get there. So I respond, all right, bet. Then I'm going right now. So I get to downtown. I get to the coffee shop. I park. I walk in. I see the lady who I'm supposed to be meeting with. Cause she gave me eye contact. She like, she already know who I am. And I just got a feeling that she, this is the person. So I walk up to her. I sit down. I'm like, who you? Yep. Y'all already about to say what I'm about to say. See?
This
it was
buddy
motherfucking
girl.
James' wife. Lauren. That was her name. She like, I'm Lauren. Sorry I gotta meet you like this. So I'm like, Lauren, who you? So she like, I'm James' wife. So that I'm like, you James' wife? And what you mean, sorry you gotta meet me like this? So Lauren easily hit me with it. She like, I sliced that bitch tires and I busted her window. So I'm like, why would you do that to my girl? Lauren like, oh, you don't know what's going on? You don't know that her and James fucking? I looked at her like, I start getting a head rush.
Yeah.
I start thinking about everything.
Yeah, where you who?
Hold on. She like, yeah, they been fucking. I seen photos. I seen text messages. She said I even went out one night to spy in them. She said I got it all down packed. They been fucking. Here go the proof.
Damn.
She slid me a little yellow envelope, a little yellow folder. So I open it. I see pictures out of my dates. I see text messages.
Why she go yellow folder on
screenshots? I'm reading all of it. I'm like, this motherfucking bitch. So Lauren like, ooh, James got me fucked up. He always put me in these predicaments. He always trying to do me dirty. I'ma really get a divorce with his ass.
Yeah, I ain't hearing that. Watch out, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Hold on. How long this been going on? Lauren, like, how blind to this shit could you be?
Facts, nigga.
She like, you never really noticed her acting different or anything? I'm like, yeah, but I ain't really pay attention to it. She said, man, anytime I know James out fucking and cheating, I already know. Like, I already know the little shit that he do. So I take out my phone. I'm like, man, let me call this bitch. Because I'm finna spasm. Or like, wait, no, don't do that. She like, because I got some shit in store for James. So just keep it on the low for right now.
Man,
I'm like,
you crazy.
She been lying to me the whole time.
You crazy.
Like, she got me under this man's property. I just start saying mad shit. I'm like, it didn't a bracelet. I'm like, yo, fuck. I gotta say something right now.
I can't do it.
Like,
yeah.
No, I got everything I need on James to divorce his ass in court. But I just need you to be patient about certain stuff. Man, I leaned back, man. My chest was pounding.
Man, you must be
hot.
crazy.
My hands was
I'm not stunting you, Lauren.
Sweating right now. I'm telling y'all the story. So I'm like, Lauren, I gotta get to work. Like, I don't know. I'm like, yo, you want me to text his number back to see what's going on? She like, yeah. We'll talk about this in a little bit. You know, call me when you get after work, or I'll reach out to you again. I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever you got planned, you need to let me know ASAP.
She would have known something was going on. Cause, bro, I'm just putting myself. I don't even know if I could have went home after that. I'm telling you, I don't even know if I could have went home.
I want to bring it to this bitch attention.
Right.
Because she really got me fucked up. So I get out the coffee shop, I get in my car, I leave.
Working with that on your head is crazy.
Work. So my girl texted me. She just talking regular, like, yeah, the car just got picked up. It's going to go over to the shop. Do you think we should make the claim, or do you think we should pay for it on our own? Because I don't want the insurance to go up if we got to make a claim. So I'm just heated reading the text messages. Yeah. I'm like, she's still trying to play me.
Yeah.
So I'm driving, just looking at the text messages, shaking my head. I hear a horn. I hear a beep. I look up, I look over. Oh!
You dragging it, dude. Come on, man.
We is here. Let's get into it. I look up. I look to my left. Car blowing his horn. Boom! I T-bone.
Dang!
Yes. Got into an accident. The car accident had knocked me out from about 9 to 12 hours.
What?
I wake up in the hospital. I wake up to a nurse in my face. So I'm confused. I'm like, yo, what happened? She reminds me what happened. My thoughts come back. I'm like, damn. I really just got hit by a car. I'm like,
oh my God, it's the worst week this nigga ever had.
Doing good. They was really just worried about you because they said you had ridden a red light. So I'm like, man, fuck, damn. Then I notice I'm in mad pain in my left arm. I look over. I bruised my shoulder up, and I came out like with a couple fractures in my arm. Not too much. But it did hurt. I got hit hard. So while the nurse is telling me everything, I'm like, oh,
damn, this is like a Tubi movie.
I gotta send my boss a text message. I'm like, damn. She's like, oh, by the way, before we give you your phone, I just want to let you know I did you a favor. She like, I see your girlfriend calling, and I picked up your phone. She was like, I'm really not supposed to do that. Like, we're not supposed to do things like that in the hospital, but I picked up your phone and I let her know that you was in the hospital. She like, don't get me in trouble for it, but I feel like somebody needed to know where you was.
Yeah.
She was like, based on the way you had her stored in your contacts, she was like, I just had to tell her. So I'm like, thank you so much. So she's passing me my items. I'm still in the bed. She's like, they in a waiting room. I'm gonna let them know
who's
that
them
you're up so they could come in. So I'm like, they. She's like, yeah, you got a lot of support. Your girlfriend brought a couple of people with her. I'm like, what? So she walks out. She go gets my girl. Guess who comes in the room? My girl.
Nah, ain't no way.
Yep. Y'all know. Mother James. But it's my girl, it's James, and it's Lauren. So James playing it off. He's like, oh man, I'm glad you okay. Our girl coming in with her little fake crying. Oh, I'm glad you woke up. James like, man, what happened? How did this happen? So I'm like, I don't know.
Bro,
I have
this video,
text
I
message.
want this to be over so bad. It's just stressing me out. Like, I got so many other videos. This video at 53 minutes. Like, bro, I need to know what happened, though.
That my girl was sending me, and then I don't know. I started thinking. I'm like, I had got mad, and then I went. But then when I was about to say, I went to the coffee shop and seen Lauren. I remember what Lauren told me not to do. So the heart rate on the computer, the hospital computer monitor started rising. So my girl like, you okay? I'm like, hold on. Cause I'm on the edge of really saying something, but I'm seeing Lauren standing here. So James like, oh, what's going on? Like, you all right? So I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm cool. Who's this? I was talking about Lauren. So James is like, oh, I just introduced your girlfriend to her earlier in the waiting room. Now it's time to introduce you. He like, this is Lauren. This is my wife. So I'm like, hello, Lauren. Nice to meet you. So Lauren's like, James told me a lot about you guys.
Yeah.
He told me how y'all was just staying at your girlfriend's mother house, and then y'all was his first set of tenants, and y'all been doing good. Y'all been paying rent on time. And he also said, now Lauren had a little funny face when she said this. She's like, he also said he's very, very cool with your girlfriend. So I'm like, yeah. And thank you, James, for sharing good comments on us. I'm in my head like, this James. So I text my boss. He don't text back. It's late anyway. Remember I told y'all that I was knocked out between 9 and 12 hours.
This is insane, bro.
I know when he see my text, he'll understand, even if I gotta show him proof. This time the doctor comes in. So the doctor shows me my charts. He shows me my arm. He said I had a couple bruises on my leg. He shows me all my injuries on my body. The worst part I got of it was just a little fractured arm, but I had a little couple bruises, had a couple bruises on my face, but they reported all of it. Then they told me about it. So a few minutes goes by. James is like, listen, I gotta go. I'm happy that you're okay.
James always gotta keep going somewhere.
I gotta head out and do something. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, like whatever. Back.
Fuck you, James.
Good looks for coming. Even though I ain't really want to say that to him. Now my girl, she's talking to me. About an hour go by because the doctor just want to run another scan on my arm, so he had me waiting. He's like, just wait here for a minute. If you
So both y'all cars is
no. He was like, but I need you to wait because I want
over with.
Another scan on your arm. So we had to wait for that. So she's talking to me. She's like, I love you so much. You know, this like her 10th time telling me she's glad that I made it out of this accident. But I'm just in the bed. I'm at my phone. Everything came back to me. And I know Lauren said I couldn't say
I know,
nothing.
but it's over with.
I'm
it's
just
over
like
with.
out of it. Like, I don't even feel nothing that she said to me.
Yeah. It's
you know
over
what I'm
with.
saying? So she's like, so she notices it a little bit. She's like, are you all right? What's going on?
Over with.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm just disappointed I got into this accident, and I'm type upset that I missed work. So boom, my phone goes off. I get a text message. Guess who it is, y'all? It's Lauren.
Bro, get
Lauren's
off my
like,
phone,
whenever
bro.
you settle in, let me know. Or call me first thing in the morning when they both are busy. The doctor comes in.
Get off my line,
He's
Lauren.
like,
It's
"Are you ready
over
for your
with.
scan?" I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready to get this over with so I could get out of this hospital.
He's dragging this, bro.
Time? The FaceTime?
I'm skipping. I'm scared. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, bro. I can't, bro. This is too long. Like, come on, bro. He dragging this, bro. He telling us about the full every detail of the hospital. Like, I feel him. He got a drag. He trying to get his money in or his followers and shit. But damn,
James do be, running off, and you just be there to get a bad news. So Lauren, like, she laughed off. She like, you crazy. So she gets straight to it. She like, I already contacted our lawyers so I could divorce James. So I'm like, oh, you gotta divorce James. I'm like, why this time? She like, enough is enough. She like, when he come here and when he get ready to go to his next business meeting, his lawyer's gonna be there to serve him the divorce papers.
Uh.
She like, it was good that I actually got to meet you because you really don't know how I'm about to get James. She said, and I got a little something for you to do so you can help me out in the process. So I'm like, Lauren, I really don't want to be a part of that. I feel like James really wasn't a man to me.
Yeah.
Which I feel like he ain't really had to come out. You know, he did what he did as a man. He got his little tap.
Yeah.
You know, he got his little tap on. He did what he did. But I'm like, I just don't see myself participating in this.
Yeah, for sure. Official. Yeah.
I'm like, you know, I'm really low on funds. You know, I've been paying the rent the whole time here. So it's like,
I ain't got time to be doing.
Hours. I know our 1 year lease is about to come, you know, in a couple months.
I need to get this over with so I can get official.
See no fixing in this relationship.
Yeah.
Lauren, like, just bear with me. Just bear with me. She said, what I want you to do first.
Oh my God, Lauren.
Come out to eat with me. So I'm like, come out to eat. I'm like, for what, Lauren? She like, we gonna talk about this. You know, we gonna talk more about this.
Bro, so I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do this. I'm gonna have to skip. Let me see, bro. Because she's over here trying to do this master plan, this video an hour long, listening to this, bro. Come on, man. Let me know how you caught what you said to your girl, bro. That's what I want to know, bro.
I want to be outside a little bit. She like, okay, cool. I'm going to do my thing, too. Cool. So come on, man. Come with me. Fast forward. I get to the restaurant I'm supposed to meet Lauren at. We sit down. We start talking. Lauren like, yeah, I had him served today. He ain't really take me serious because this is my second time having him served. She like, I did it 2 years ago. When I first started catching him, you know, cheating, she like, but nah, this time I'm serious. So I'm like, man, I'm sorry.
Lauren been going through it.
I don't like to hear bad news. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, y'all could have probably worked it out. I don't really know. She like, boy, you was in a relationship. You dying to leave your girlfriend over her cheating probably the first time. Or this your first time, you know? So I'm like, yeah. I said, me, I don't, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't do it. Everybody else can do it. I can't do it. So Lauren, like, this is where I need your help. You get what I'm saying? But before she about to tell me what I'm about to tell y'all, we was talking about how her divorce process is gonna go. She telling me the things that her and James own. She telling me the things that she.
I don't care about you, Lauren.
I want you to do it this way, cause that's gonna be good. So I'm like, wow, this is a good idea, Lauren. I said, man, Lauren, I said, this is why you've been sitting on it for a couple months. So me and Lauren finished talking. I call my Lyft. I'm heading back home because I ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? I get back home, man, I'm pumped. I'm excited for what Lauren done did for me. You get what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for my girl to come home. She finally coming home. She asked me how my night was. I told her how my night was. You know, I made up some shit that was going on with me and Thomas, but I made it seem good. I asked her how her night was. Whatever she told me, I ain't really give a fuck. I just automatically thought she was lying. I felt like I just knew she was lying. I feel like any other story she done told me in the past when she was out was a lie. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, come in. Let's sit down at the kitchen table right quick. So she sit down with me. She like, what's going on? So I asked her. I'm like, you love me? She like, of course I love you. You know how we is. I'm like, do you really care for me? She like, of course. I'm like, would you ever tell me the truth about anything if you was doing something behind my back?
Uh-oh.
She like, yeah. I'm like, are you lying to me about anything? Or is there, matter of fact, is there something that you're doing behind my back that I should know and you feel like you want to tell me now?
Yeah.
So she like, no, everything's going great between us. She like, we be having our small little arguments, but we don't picked up the pace on some of the things that we was complaining about. So I'm like, all right, cool. I take out the yellow envelope.
Damn.
I open it up. I take out the piece of paper and I give it to her. She's like, an eviction paper? What the fuck is this? I'm like, you get the fuck out of here. Hey.
I wouldn't even want to live. But that's the thing, though. I guess to make her feel some type of way, but it's like, you getting out of here. Okay, boom, right. Cool, great. But what about you? So you still, it's just something about me like paying that man that money. Paying him that money would have killed me, bro. Sending him money every time. That's how he was doing me. I be wanting to buck on him with the rent. Like, bro, fuck you, nigga. You gonna have you can come get this rent every single time. Every first of the month, you and I it's catching a mean fade though.
Why you ain't pick up your FaceTime call earlier? I just literally called you like 5-10 minutes ago. I knew it, man.
What are you talking about?
Cheating with my land.
Oh my god.
He called you like 5. Oh, I caught my ex. 8. Hold on. Hold on. All right, let's get to it. She like, yo, what's this? Why don't he got my name on it? Like, what's all this? So I'm like, oh, you don't really know what's going on. But you do know what's going on. She like, what? I'm like, you been fucking that nigga James. She like, what? I'm like, you was fucking that nigga James. And Lauren caught your ass. She like, oh, Lauren don't know what she talking about. And whatever she's saying to you, it's not really true. So I'm like, girl, stop lying to me. So she finally admit to it. She like, she broke it down to me. I'm gonna fast forward it to y'all. She basically told me everything that Lauren told me, everything that, didn't make sense, it didn't make sense. The bracelet thing, yes, he did bring the bracelet to her school. She tried to play it off, put it on, and then came, that was a couple months back, whatever.
Couple months is crazy.
So she was really upset, that Lauren knew what she knew. She thought Lauren was gonna jump on her. You feel me? So boom, I'm like, man, I'm discussing with you. This relationship ain't gonna really work out because you got me under this man's roof. The things that y'all doing together, and you giving me a hard time while I'm at work.
Vile.
I'm like, you don't work. I ain't really try to put her down about it, but I just like really told her what it is from my point of view.
For sure.
I'm like,
respect.
You don't work. You going to school, which is lovely. I was all for you. I was all in your side. I was all riding with you, but you messed up. Once you cross the line, giving that man the time of the day.
Ain't nothing to explain, brother. Ain't nothing to explain.
Doing whatever that you did with him.
Ain't nothing to explain.
I'm over here working hard. Which
she
I
understand
should
how it go.
Yes, a man should work hard, but a man should not be crossed behind his back while he working hard. So I just told her I couldn't really do it no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. So that night, it ain't end well.
Right.
It wasn't too toxic. Like I said, we wasn't the type to have that much of a toxic type of relationship where it got into anything, anything violent. But I didn't sleep in that room with her.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I slapped my ass on the couch. She ended up calling James.
Whoa.
She got on the phone with James at night. She like, yeah, your wife served me with an eviction notice. He like, what? How? When? You get what I'm saying? She was like, how did you get it?
She went stupid.
Who's the marshal that gave it to you? Cause I guess,
who's the marshal?
They all in cahoots with each other. They know the marshals. They know whatever. Like, it's a neighborhood. You get your local marshals that you got to.
James official.
So he like, what marshal served you? So she like, this nigga served me. He like, huh? How he get the eviction letter? So I remember y'all asked me a question that James reached out to me. This motherfucker James gonna reach out to me. He gonna call my phone. Mind you, it was hard to get in touch with him, right? It was hard to get in touch with him. It was hard to do all this other stuff. I ain't really never even get to like talk to him like that on the phone. I think I was still writing him. At that time, I was still probably, social media inboxing him. This motherfucker gonna call me on my phone. So I pick up. I'm on alert at the moment. I don't know who it is. It's a number that I don't know. I pick up, hello. I hear his voice now. I know it's James. He like, how did you get these eviction letter from my? He like, how did you get this eviction letter from my wife? What's going on?
Fuck up, nigga. Stop talking to me, bitch.
Come on, James. You know what you doing? I told James off. I don't know if I could say some of the stuff on here, but I told him, I'm like, you small mother. You get what I'm saying? Like, you was a, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was a CRO. You know what I'm saying? KED. I'm like, man, you all types of mother. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, get out of here. I'm like, you low down, you dirty. I'm like, you always hunching on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, your wife broke it down to me. So James acting like he wanted a little scuffle.
Oh yeah.
James,
oh yeah.
He basically was like, oh, cause you can get out. You know what I'm saying? Like if the eviction there, I can have the marshal do this. I'm like, do what you gotta do. I know the laws, buddy. I know the laws. And I said, I know you got that divorce letter. Yeah, I hit him with that too. I know you got that divorce letter. You got bigger stuff to worry about, buddy. I'm like, you lucky I won't touch you up for what you did. But I said, but you know what? I'm going to leave both of y'all alone. That was the little small altercation that we had before I slept in the living room.
Yeah.
So, boom, let's fast forward. Next day. hold on, let me turn off these wipers. But yeah, next day, Lauren come to the house. Bright and early, she knocking on the door. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't wanna let Lauren in. Once my girl seen it was her, you know, my girl came back like, oh, Lauren's here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, she already knew Lauren was gonna pap her up. You know what I'm saying? Turn her up a little bit. I'm like, I can't let this go down like this. Lauren giving it, you know, Lauren telling her off about herself. Lauren telling her what she need to tell her. Y'all know how them conversations go. You know, when female got to get rowdy, when she got to use her tone of voice. Y'all know how it go. So at this time, my girl, she not going to school. I got my couple days off of work. Lauren's still out there. She want my girl to be removed effective immediately. So she in between the two of contacting Marshall, seeing what's going on, see what she could do legally, see what she can't do legally. You know, just see, you know, she out there, she on 10. Lauren, she getting on business. So guess who pull up? Y'all already know what I'm about to say. This motherfucking James.
Nah, he gonna have to see me now.
So now I'm on 10.
Yeah, what's up?
Shit he was saying last night.
Yeah, what's up?
I talk shit to him again. This motherfucker James had the nerve to be like, oh, you want to be rowdy? You want to be rowdy? I'll have you arrested then for breach.
James, I'll beat you.
You want to be rowdy?
James.
I'm like, nigga, I'm a tenant. You forgot I'm on this lease? I'm like, the law should let me touch you up. For the low down dirty man you is, the law should really let me pap you up. You know what I'm saying? So the police arrived anyway. I'm not going to make this long. They got there. They just told us what they needed to tell us. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, this is all civil. We can't really jump into this. As long as one of y'all ain't touch each other. You get what I'm saying? So, boom, the police leave. Lauren get up out of there. James get up out of there. It's me and my girl left. I ain't got no car. Hers in the shop. I'm just like, I'm fed up. I don't even care to be talking about. She in my ear like, oh, you know, I apologize for this.
Oh my God.
You're a good person. And, you know, I just wish things was better.
Bro, stop talking to me, bro.
I'm just like, man, I don't want to hear none of that.
Stop talking to me,
we
bro.
finna split. Like, I don't care how it go. I don't care if they get you out the crib. I don't care if you stay in the crib. We finna split. So, as I'm telling her that, I get a little text message, right? The text message say, hey, you ready to come over? So I get ready to text back. But, unfortunately, y'all gotta wait for part.
I ain't waiting for no part 9. Hey, that being said, man, crazy ass story. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub, comment, the channel. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. We gone.